else detailed this on Twitter about why we have not seen Yoshi G, right? Now, my personal opinion with Yoshi, she does do a great job as far as marketing herself, keeping herself relevant as far as on the social media aspect. She's likable amongst her peers when it comes to like the fellas and some of the girls. I know she gets a lot of flack from some of the girls as well at the same time. But for the most part, when I see her like in the spaces and shit like that, mostly like with Verb, and I'll see her in other spaces as well. She does a thing, you know what I'm saying? And she always shows up to the battles, always prepared, all 3 rounds, regardless of how the 40 bars battle turned out on both sides. That was definitely not a good look as far as professionalism, sportsmanship. It's not a good look. But we haven't really seen much from her since that instance right there. And there was a lot of things that kind of played a part after that, with the whole Pat Poose and Easy thing. And I felt like with Yoshi, she didn't handle that correctly because I don't know if it was her, but somebody put out there that Yoshi was back there when this all transpired. And I'm pretty sure Remy Ma probably told her, like, yo, anything that happened in this room does not leave this room. And I remember her going on certain platforms and indicating and saying little, like, indirect, little smart gestures. Maybe they've been jokes, but it's just like, yo, bro, come on. You being a little messy. You know what I'm saying? I know you like the attention, you know what I mean? But you being a little messy. And I think that shit probably rubbed Remy the wrong way. I know it rubbed Easy the wrong way because I definitely remember them going at it. Then you got to look at it, too, is like, the only platform that really was booking her at the time was Chrome 23. Verb going at it with URL, and she's kind of like siding with Verb in a sense, maybe not publicly, but you standing next to the nigga, always in the spaces and stuff. And yeah, I remember Gerald McCoy was in the space and told her like, yo, you need to fall back because you gonna fuck around and get where she has won. But I just feel like she hasn't had a consistent breakout performance like she had versus Tory Doe. And I think even if you had like a certain stigma or reputation or whatever the case may be, if you're having these level performances, that shit will kind of overshadow and people will kind of look the other direction at some of the fuck shit that they may consider what you've been doing. But she's talented, yo. She always comes with 3 rounds. She gives great performances. Man, fuck it, man. We booking Yoshi. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're bringing like an okay level of performance where if you can step up your performance, delivery, bars, you already sell the battle well. If you can kind of package that up a little bit better, I feel like, yeah, you could definitely get rebooked on Chrome or, URL, RBE or King of the Dot or something like that. But I just feel like you got to kind of like chill out with the jumping into spaces when there's certain things being transpired between leagues and battlers and stuff like that. You kind of want to play that shit kind of neutral. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your career. 2024 coming up, brand new year. Rebrand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Start talking to some of these league owners, figure out what you need to do. You know what I mean? Maybe start killing some of these small leagues. You know what I mean? Start getting in there, having a couple 1-rounders, building up then some anticipation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pretty smart. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do to get back in good graces, man. But I do feel like, I don't know if she's blackballed. I just feel like they don't see value in booking Yoshi. That's just how I see it personally. I just feel like she hasn't had a consistent breakout performance like she had versus Tory Doe. And I think even if you had like a certain stigma or reputation or whatever the case may be, if you're having these level performances, that shit will kind of overshadow and people will kind of look the other direction at some of the fuck shit that they may consider what you've been doing. But she's talented, yo. She always comes with 3 rounds. She gives great performances. Man, fuck it, man.